Okay, this is Thursday, the 15th of October, recording this a little bit after 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time here in the U.S. And this morning's video, I'm going to take a look at two different pairs involving the CAD. Looking at the CAD, the Japanese yen, as you can see, the most pairs are bearish this morning against the yen. Doesn't mean that's going to continue, of course, but you can see the Aussie is bearish against the yen, so is the CAD, so is the Euro, so is the British pound, so is the US dollar against the yen. So all those in bearish trends as I speak this morning. Of course, we have 8:30 reports coming out in the US that could have a high probability of moving the market one way or another. Also going to look at the New Zealand dollar versus the CAD. One of the things that we look at is that the New Zealand dollar is still a very strong currency. If you played that pair yesterday that I mentioned, then you would have done very well with that pair, hopefully. But anyway, so we're going to look at the CAD Japanese yen. So let's go ahead and look at our daily charts here for the CAD yen. And what we see is I have a fib line drawn here based on this Coppock Curve marker low back in here in the 28th area. And then it's currently still above the daily Kumo. Chiku span, which is this purple line here, still above the historical price curve. But we have had a retracement. We have currently retraced back down right to the 38% fib line, which if we look at the middle chart is right in this area, right in here. But at that point, we also have a 4-hour pretty fresh Coppock Curve marker here right at the trigger line on the 4-hour chart. So we have a 4-hour bearish cross down occurring within the context of a daily bearish cross down here. So this pair is currently bearish. I'll probably wait for a little bit of a move back up, perhaps a challenge in this pivot area before considering a short there. And I may wait until after the 8:30 reports are issued before deciding whether to take that trade or not. Looking then at the New Zealand dollar versus the Canadian dollar, much more bullish kind of scenario here. You can see where the Coppock Curve on the 4-hour chart has been already a big move up with about 150 pip move so far on that Coppock Curve that happened within the context of this daily Coppock Curve bullish divergence over here on the left panel. Chiku is above the historical price curve, price is above the Kumo, and price had moved through this flat line of the Kumo, which we've talked about how price kind of invites that move through. And so far price is finding support at that Tenkan Sen, which is that red line right in here. And the 4-hour Kumo is above the 16-hour Kumo. So everything is very bullish at this point. We are seeing a little bit of a challenge up here in this R1 line. So again, I'm looking for a little bit of a better entry, but may not see much of a pullback before this pair continues to move higher. But again, 8:30 reports coming out, so watching those reports for some volatility in the market this morning. Hope you have a good day of trading, and hope you did well yesterday with the pair that I mentioned, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.